I have two guests with me in the studio today who are here to also share their opinion or what they think about this whole issue. My name is Sheman Gabi. This is See Something, Say Something. I'll be right back. With me here, AB, or as he wants to be known, Soa, Mr. Soa, right?
Yeah.
Then I have Nana Bariam also joining us in the studio today. So I wouldn't bore you with so much talk. AB,
Yeah.
about this whole issue that we are talking about, marriage, relationship, this man assaulting his wife and all the things that are coming up. What do you have to say about it?
Not to be so emotional about it, I just feel it's getting to a point where we really need to educate people. I think there has to be a school for people to get well educated before entering marriage, because even though the woman said they aren't married though, but then it's companionship or whatever they call it, but then we have to teach them certain things, because how can you be in the marriage and then he's beating you all the time? It's really bad. And then from what she's saying, she has reported to the police so many times, and she even said this is the fifth time she was being beaten. So what happened to first, second, third? Probably let's say the fourth one. To understand that she even reported to Tesano Dovsu and nothing happened. This is the height of, let me just put it, not to offend, but this is the height of negligence, or let me put it that way, negligence from Ghana police, for which is very bad from my end, because he even peppered her, and then on top of that had sex with her. This is very bad. And then funny enough, after peppering her, he had sex with her. So how but then we'll come back to, I'll speak on that later. But so did they really do a check? Because she said she went to the police station with the pepper he used, but then she said they claimed that wasn't evidence enough. What kind of evidence are they waiting for again before they see that something really happened? Didn't she have the bruise on her?
So according to the woman, it's not as if they told her that is not evidence enough. But according to her, they have called the man several times. You see, anytime it happens, she runs to them because, of course, if someone abuses you or if someone is causing harm to you in any way, the first thing that will come to your mind is, let me run to the police, because they say the police is our friend. So if the police is our friend and I'm going through something as that, then the very first instinct that will hit me is for me to go to the police. And she has been to the police several times. And here is the case: the police or the DOFSU, under the Ghana Police Service, calls the man every single time this woman goes there. And then it gets to a point where the man comes there to deny that such a thing as that has never happened.
So
You get it?
Not to, but then are they trying to say that the woman will just frame up and then bring pepper from her house with bruise on her just to forge claims on the man?
So I always say this, and I'll continue to say this. There is a gap in our system. Whether we like it or not, there is a gap we have to fill in our system. So tell me why you should go and report. I think this is the fourth time or fifth.
Fifth.
Well, nothing has been done. Because if something was really...
Oh, something has been done now.
No,
The
what
man has
was
been
done?
arrested.
That was after the fifth bruise.
Exactly. So
The fifth, how do I even call it?
I think in the initial stage, it wasn't even taken serious. Yes.
So according
We
to
have,
okay,
we
let me hear
have
you.
so many women facing this same issue, but then they know that when they go to the police, nothing will be done. So they just have to give up. We have a lot. We have a lot in this country who are in their marital homes and facing abuse, but then still they are in their marriage because they know when they go to the police, nothing will be done. So they have no choice and take it like that.
But then I don't really think it's from the police or nothing is going to be done. You know, we grew up in a society where our parents or our mothers keep telling us that if you want your marriage to last, whatever the man does is out of love. For which I think we've grown past that. Because how can you tell me my husband or my wife will beating me all the time and then she's beating me out of love? No, we've grown past that.
Yes. So the last time I was talking about this particular issue, I made mention of trauma bonds. You see, I don't know. Emotions are just, I don't know how to put it. But you see, trauma bonds are just in such a way that you develop some kind of sympathy and affection for the person who is abusing you. And there are lots of ladies. See, I know one guy, Jodel TV. He's a very popular guy who has a lot of followings on social media. This guy posted this particular story, and can you imagine there were ladies trooping into his DMs to tell him that when they are beaten, that is when they feel like the guy really loves them.
That's why I said it's society. Because society has made it known to the females or to us that we need, or the beatings show is a sign of love, for which I think we have to revisit that knowledge.
Nana Mariama, let me hear you.
Yeah, as women, sometimes we bully ourselves. So I think I was watching this video on TikTok, and when I went to the comment section, one lady was like, "Oh, she did something. That's why the guy beat her." So does he have every right to beat her? Even if she did something, you don't have any right to touch her. Yeah, you don't have any right.
That is true. That is very true. But what I am speaking, or I am speaking from the perspective that, you see, women are emotional beings. You get it? Women are emotional beings. But the fact that you are emotional doesn't mean that when you are going through something, you should stay in it. Right now, we say Gen Z, Gen Z, Gen Z, Gen Z. I get it. But it's something that blows my mind if you tell me that your way of knowing that a man is really in love with you is when he beats you. To the extent that some of them say that the way he holds me and the way he makes me feel after beating me is what draws me to him. This is something that should be looked at.
This generation has normalized every single thing, which is one that is hunting us. And then if we don't really take it, it's going to hurt us deep down to the next generations.
I think I don't agree with him, because this generation has given women voices. If you are to look at the last generation or the past generation,
they are not past. That generation is
Okay, yes, okay. So if you have to look at our mothers, let me use our mothers.
Sure.
Okay, I think we have how do I say this? Okay, people couldn't voice out their troubles because they feel like, oh, whenever I'm divorced or like have issue with my husband and he can go in for another wife or something, society will laugh at me. But I think this generation is carefree. They don't care. They really don't care. The fact that I feel like whatever you are doing is not right, they will voice it out because they believe social media is a tool that is going to push and help them to find justice. And you see, according to the lady's interview, she said she reported the issue. Yes. So in the first place, she wasn't even scared of reporting him. She reported him and nothing was done. You see, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. She reported him. It's not like she was isolated in their marriage, or let's say in the so-called relationship, that she had to keep quiet and endure everything. She reported him, but nothing was done. So in this case, you don't have to. Although, first of all, she was in an abusive relationship. But then what did the police do? Did they really help her? Until this issue escalated, what did they do to help her? Nothing. We have a lot of women who are in the same situation. But then, what has been done? Nothing. So until we give voices to these women, until they get justice, I think more men are there. They feel like, oh, if after they beat their wife, nothing will be done to them. Because and according to the police, they claim, oh, they are in a relationship. So relationship, come on. I was really hurt when she said the police said that, because why should you say, oh, it's between husband and wife, so you guys have to go and settle the issue? Who does that? Who says that? You see, that's crap.
I think the police normally doesn't really come in when it comes to solving marital issues. There's DOFSU, and then they are normally in charge of taking care of domestic violence. But then so here I think DOFSU has got another work to do. They've really got to educate us to know more so that we know our rights. Because you can't just beat me, and then my wife can't beat me, and I'll run to the police station. Even though there are DOFSU units at the police station, but then I think it's high time we all know the right places to go to and the right people to hold accountable when there are problems. Yeah.
So with all this, with all this, how are we going to prevent future occurrences of this nature? The thing is, mostly when issues happen in this country, we talk about it, we make a whole lot of fuss about it, and after some time, it is dead and gone. You get it? What can we do? Me, I think that, see, as a woman, me as a woman, I think that before you consider relationship or marriage, you should be doing something for yourself. That is what I believe. Because see, the day that the man called her and told her that their youngest son, who is Lawrence, 2.5 years, is not feeling well, I know the woman was driven by compassion for her son, which is why she had to rush back to Ofanko. And even with that, she told the man she has no money for transport. So the man had to send her money. The dress that she was wearing, the shorts that she was wearing, the waist beads that she was wearing, all of that was destroyed by the man. Which goes on to show that some men, by virtue of the fact that they know they are the ones taking care of you, will never accord you the kind of respect that you deserve. And so, my women out there, please, and please again, you should know that, okay, I want to enter into a relationship, I want to enter into marriage, I want to be with a man. You should have something doing for yourself so that you are sure, you are very sure. You see, money gives you some kind of confidence and power that makes you feel yourself. Because you know that if I need something, I'm not going to ask someone for that. I can fend for my own self. So I don't need you to come to me and then show me some kind of bad treatment or some kind of bad attitude because you feel because you're taking care of me, you own me. You don't own me, I'm not your property.
Exactly.
And even with this, you've not paid a bride price. So what moral right, what audacity do you have? What temerity do you have to lay your finger on her? But as we are all saying, I mean, there's a lot of work that is supposed to be done. The Ghana Police Service must ensure that things such as this are actually being taken care of seriously. The Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit should also make sure that whatever thing that they do goes to protect women. I know there are some men also go through this domestic violence, but they don't talk about it. Exactly. But today, you're not talking about men.
But if you really want things to be done in the right way, you can't just speak to one side. The fact that you mentioned that there are some men going through the same thing should mean, say, domestic issues like this, marital issues should be solved so that we don't have the other person beating their spouse or in the name of they overpower them or they take care of them.
That one day happens.
Okay, so I think as a lady, you have to know your value. That's the first thing. You have to know your value. Because if you don't know your value, somebody will show you your value. And if that happens, it won't be nice because at the end of the day, you have children to take care of. So imagine her children seeing this on social media. And when I saw the video for the first time, I was crying because I can't imagine seeing... and I want to say this. Please, those of you that posted the video on social media, try blurring the video because everything was too OP. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't... You see, it feels like we've done justice to the topic already. But before we go, I want to hear your last words. Yeah, maybe. What do you have to say?
So yeah, as I said when I was beginning, we've gotten to a stage where certain things shouldn't be normalized in the society. I am saying this in the sense that some of us grew up in a society where we say Bema and Sun. When a man is beating you, it means he loves you. No, we've gone past that stage. And then there are certain things like he's beating me because he's feeding me and I can't say anything. He paid your bride price, doesn't mean he owns you. And I think Dovsu has done great, but I think they have to do more with what they are doing. And then I really want to appreciate or thank the Minister for Gender. She really did great by making sure the woman was found and then her side of the story was heard. Yeah, that's very. But then Dovsu should do more education.
Nana Mariam, your last words.
I think as a lady, if you are in a toxic relationship and you can't fight back, run for your life. if possible, report the issue. Try, but fight for your life. Don't be in the toxic relationship and die. Because if you die, that's all. The man will be roaming free. He will get somebody else to still torture. So just run for your life. At the end of the day, your safety comes first. Just take care of your kids. You can be your own. You can be on your own. You can take care of yourself. You can start up something. Just know your value. Because if you are a lady and you depend on somebody, that person will end up seeing you as a burden, and he will see to it that if I'm not there, you are nobody. So just try to take care of yourself. Know your value, and yeah, just.
All right. So this is where we draw the curtain to a close. What I will say is, my ladies, please, in as much as we are all saying don't settle for less, I am begging you in the name of God, don't be less yourself. My name is Chairman Gabi. This is See Something, Say Something. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and you know the comments. Canada. The comments, they hear me pass. As I sign out, I want to end with this popular quote by Martin Luther King Jr. He said that we begin to lose our lives the moment we keep mute over things that matter. And as you've seen, we have expressed our views on this particular pertinent issue that matters. This is See Something, Say Something. Peace out. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like the video. I will leave the link to the channel, the WhatsApp channel, in the descriptions below. Please follow our channel for more exciting content as this. My name is Chairman Gabi. This is See Something, Say Something. Peace out.